minimum contact, not to necessarily always give a penalty just because there was contact, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, and I think minimal contact in open play as well.
Well made as Spurs come mightily close. That's by far the best opportunity of the game. Defence into attack in the blink of an eye. And Son Heung-min with a fine strike that certainly had burnt Leno worried, even if it flew the wrong side of the post.
Yeah, just a long ball down the middle, wasn't it? It was decent defending by White just to nod the ball in, but he needs one of his midfielders to be getting on that second ball, and he's got to hit the target for me there, Son. He's, you know, prolific against Arsenal, we know that. Goes wide on that contact, because we saw lots of challenges like that in the Premier League last season and the season before. 2 or 3 of them, Russ, and you're committing offences, you can get a booking for that, and the game just doesn't flow.
Work from Smith Rowe, now from Aubameyang. It's Arsenal's first shot of the game. Over the skipper, pulling the trigger from distance after good work from the new number 10, of course, these days, Emile Smith Rowe.
Yeah, it showed a good hunger there, Aubameyang, to win that tackle as Tottenham tried to come out with a ball.
And this time has Marie against him. So. Turn from the Brazilian. A wonderful save from Leno to deny Son. Son twice has come close, one just wide and one blocked wonderfully by the German, who put his body on the line and keeps this game scoreless.
It is a fantastic save from Leno. I'm sure the referee's going to stop it now. The goalkeeper down and Son. Yes, he has. It was Ben White that got taken on his left-hand side. Mora just gets enough to get past him. Son collides with the goalkeeper first as well, but he makes a great save, doesn't he?
His weaker left foot, that cross as well, and to Mora's credit, that's the only way he could really do it. It was a good ball. It's a really brave save.
Very brave. I mean, he's kept his eye on it all the way to the end there. Look, he's even after getting...
Smith Rowe turns Højbjerg well. Was he fouled? Again, the decision is no. There's been plenty of physicality in this game so far. Shot from distance, first on target of the game from Arsenal. Excellent effort from Alexandre Lacazette. He continues his strong pre-season, looking for his 3rd goal. And the Frenchman not far away from the opener here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
No, it was a decent strike from striking the ball.
There's another man with oodles ability, having signed that new contract earlier in the summer. Great to have him signed up for several more years to come, minimum.
A little bit of creativity, that little pass to open it up in that final third that's just not been there. Just needs the right run and the right ball.
His ball is a good one. Alexandre Lacazette let him fly. Technically it was a tough one to try and hit that flying ball as it was landing over his shoulder. Had a pop as he had to. And Lacazette not far away.
Yeah, it's a wonderful pass from Tierney. He's allowed space to cross the ball in. And I've got to say, it is a difficult execution, Russ, but I'll tell you what, a forward would love that. Any forward there, I think Lacazette took a gamble and gone to the near post.
Challenge there from Ali on Xhaka. Did get the ball, but he got a bit of the Swiss as well. Xhaka knows all about that himself. Great opportunity! Alexandre Lacazette. So close for a 3rd time, tantalisingly close there. Really is putting himself into some good positions, and surely a matter of time until he finds the back of the net.
Yeah, there's only one thing in his mind as he's about to receive that pass from Sambi Lokonga in there is one touch and I'm going to get it. It's the outside.
Dangerous as the half has progressed. A ball over the top. Sanchez to Son. He's got Bergwijn inside. White stood his ground well again. Bellerin maybe took it away from his teammate Lokonga, but immediate danger at least is stemmed. Or is it? Mora to Son once more. Wonderful chance for Dele Alli. Absolute sitter. Oh, shot across the bows for the Gunners, and Dele Alli.
Because after dominating the half, but being the more likelier side, I think, to get a goal. And that all started, Russ, from Pablo Mari. He didn't go short, and he exposed Ben White. Ben had to go on the run and got taken out of that area. The position, he needed to come out of it and go short and allow Smith Rowe round the back.
Worked in the end, though, as the two then recombined. Loose pass frees Lacazette. Here's good football from Smith Rowe. Great fast feet. Opened up for the youngster. Deflected shot behind for the corner, and not too far away from being much more.
He picked up the ball here from this cross from Tierney. Scrappy defending from Tottenham. Does well, Smith Rowe, but could he have passed to Bellerin and just slid Hector in so that he could have...
The Olympics started out for a number of weeks, is what we know from the club. Son's corner. It was Marie with the header. Shot from distance through a sea of bodies. It was Reggie on the left back who just ghosted into an unmarked area to have a crack.
It's a really good delivery. It actually, Son gets it up and down, almost like a free kick, Russ, you know, when they get it over the wall and it's dipping. I know, you know, there's other players that can play in that position, but yeah, I wouldn't say the writing's on the wall yet for Hector Bellerin, because we all know, you know, a few good performances. Oh, there's a good chance.
Deflected shot from Bellerin, spinning left, right and centre. Such a difficult ball for Aubameyang to try and bring down. And surprisingly, he couldn't quite do so, but nearly a good chance.
Yeah, I think he potentially might have been offside, but again, it's a bit like Lacazette's volley in the first half, although that was a clean ball in and it was more difficult than that chance. He's leaning away from it, isn't he? He's not made it easy, but I think he'll feel that that was a chance.
Or surely a very position. Sit in. Oh my goodness, Ali for the second time in the game rattles the post, the same inside of the left post, one at either end of the ground. We're still clinging on at pre-season time.
Oh, it's close, isn't it, from Ali? It's a really good header, first of all, from Sanchez. And that's what I'm on about, when Arsenal need to attack that ball, you see.
4+ goals, they could yet nick it themselves, but safe to say that's not looking too likely. Effort from distance from the new man Lokonga. Playing well. It's dire that Lokonga thumped with that shot. In fact, it was Skip who actually got hit with one earlier in the half as well, but he's back on his feet. Lovely through ball, Arsenal cut open. Here's Reguilon. Finds calling for it. So close from Sergio Reguilon to the opening goal. In the end, almost acting as the foil to free the space. Spaniard mightily close.
Yeah, again, it was that area behind Hector Bellerin. When Hector goes in and Ben White's forced out, there's a space down that channel, and he's doubled up on. He can't get to the shot, but I think it's the right thing to do, because he's not a big timer player. He's very, very understated off the pitch. It's great to see him getting that accolade.
To that in a moment. Son's effort, well blocked by Chambers, first contribution.
Ultimately going to be the player's decision, and I think he's an Arsenal boy. I think he'll give it another crack before he makes that decision to move away from the club.
I agree with you. Arsenal not a million miles away, but this Spurs counter-attack has been promising, and it is Lo Celso with a mazy direct run. He sets up Son. And Son Heung-min will be really disappointed with that, man. Such quality when it comes to his finishes, but that was poor.
Yeah, it's good play from Lo Celso to open the game up. Xhaka's shown him down that side onto his right.
Full effort from distance from Dele Alli. Hit that first time on the half volley. Not far away, and would have been an absolutely sensational goal if he steered it in.
Yes, and it was probably the most difficult of his chances, wasn't it? And he nearly got it on the half volley and brought it back in.
Through ball from Mora. Looks like Lo Celso is onside. Marie's back. Chambers with the interception. Route one, but effective. Pepe decides to keep it in play, but is now under pressure from Tanganga, who's done very well. Now finds Lo Celso once more, who's done well since coming on. Tanganga under pressure, stays on his feet, gets around Mori. Here's Son. And I've got to say, it's been coming. Spurs mightily impressive in recent minutes, and finally Son Heung-min, as he almost always seems to do against Arsenal, gets the goal. It's been close on multiple occasions. Arsenal on the back foot, eventually cut open. And Son puts Spurs ahead in the Mind series. Tottenham 1, Arsenal 0.
Yeah, it all started, didn't it, with Arsenal trying to play offside. Pablo Mari pushing up, but I think Chambers had stayed back. And then Tottenham worked the ball into this area. This little dink from the Chelsea there was lovely. Tanganga gets himself in a strong position, and you can't give Son that much space and time. He lets it run across his body. And while Leno has stopped everything so far, he can't get near this one.
Ganga did very well. Good finish from Son. So that's his third goal of pre-season in 5 games. Could Pepe have done better when he was dispossessed? Could he have fought more when he was dispossessed as well?
Well, potentially he could have made more of a defender's decision and just got rid of the ball instead of bringing it down in that area. But listen, the manager's trying to... he wants players to play out of defensive areas. So, you know, and it is a pre-season game.
Potentially here from Arsenal. Ball flick through. Really was a good chance. Just not quite meant to be. Arsenal stretching things at one end. Hopefully not going to be caught at the other. They are just going through 1 or 2 gears once more, and at least not dying wondering in this game as Smith Rowe finds Saka! Oh, Bukayo Saka just tried to guide it past Galini. He did a tiny bit more power, but he was off balance, and that wonderful young double act of Smith Rowe and Saka nearly delivered.
Yeah, cuts in from the right-hand side. Smith Rowe drives in, and that little ball through, and Saka would be disappointed. He don't catch it clean. It's coming across.
And he has come. Whether maybe or not, the Chelsea was marginally offside in the build-up there. This is the one, isn't it, where Pepe could maybe have just let it go.
Yeah. It's a good finish from Son in the end.
As last season, winning 2-0 at home through Son in the most accomplished position of central midfield since Cedric Suarez came onto the field. Saka, fed by the most recent Arsenal arrival, Reece Nelson. I haven't seen a huge amount from the Argentine or a thunderbolt from the England defender come midfielder. The latter, it was not far away. Decent effort from Eric Dyer, looking for his first goal of pre-season and a couple of inches away.
Yeah, it was. It's almost like one of those that we saw David Luiz very similarly likes to take, doesn't he? Slaps it with his instep, tries to